Hey everybody, thanks for clicking the video. This is David Pendleton, and you're going to get a look at the Pro Final Round walkthrough for the 9-hole Cup tournament. Now you're going to get to see every single wind angle that the game has given us, and I'm really excited to share this playthrough with you because we're able to pick up a lot of drops with these wind angles, so we had a pretty successful round. There's also a couple odd things that happened to me that I'll talk through with you. But regardless, I feel like everybody who's watching this video is going to be set up for success. Please take a second and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. If you are a subscriber already, I appreciate your support every single week. On top of that, please take a second to hit the thumbs up button, and we're going to go into hole number 1. Now, I'm going to fast forward through a couple of these shots for you because this is just a simple drive here, okay? 3 bars of top spin, 3 bars of left side spin. 10% elevation is your pull. We hit a perfect ball, and this ball comes really nice down the fairway, and that's going to be 331 yards. Now, from here, I went for a rough bump. I didn't play the rough bump in qualifying, but I decided to give it a go here, and I settle up on 3.8 bars of top spin with 1 bar of side spin to the right, okay? And you're going to see here, I'm aiming dead center at pin. I'm pulling this one with no elevation. I pulled it at medium distance of my club. Now, we hit a perfect ball, okay? Perfect ball. We have plenty of rough to work with here, and we just fall short. So, when I went to play this the second time around, I went for the exact same rough bump. And all I did was I added a half a bar more top spin. So I was like 4.2, 4.3 bars of top spin with the same 1 right spin. Now, I hit a perfect shot, and when the ball hit the rough, it acted like it was shot out of a cannon, okay? It hit the rough, and it just rolled 100 miles an hour through the green onto the sand. So I'm going to chalk it up as a game glitch. I'm very frustrated with it, but It made 0 sense. I went back and watched the replay. I hit the middle of the rough just like this. I hit a perfect ball, and the ball, it just flew. Very odd, very weird, but it made me get a par. I did not save it out of the sand. So as you can imagine, I was extremely frustrated to start off my round. But that's hole number 1. I guess play the rough bump at your own risk, as I don't know if the game is glitchy today or whatnot. And I say that because look at how hole number 2 started for me. I've been dealing with reconnection issues today on Pro and Rookie, and that was very frustrating. But I love the wind angle that we're getting on this hole, okay? We're getting almost straight tailwind, which means we're going to play this with our Goliath. And let me show you exactly what we're looking to do here, because this is important. 20% elevation at max distance. Notice my spin is only about 0.2 bars of right side spin. No top spin, no max spin. Now what you want to do is you want to wiggle your target around until you find like this smooth area. So notice right here the tip of my ball guide line is like, it's like pointing to the right, okay? If you start to move your target over to the left, it kind of like flattens that ball guide line out. And you can notice here I'm aiming right side of the pin just because we're getting a push, tailwind push from right to left. And there's so much distance from where our ball lands to the hole, we have to account for that with an offset. 20% perfect ball, max distance. It just needed a little bit more juice. So close. Only thing I would change there, everybody, is add yourself just a click of top spin. But it's going to be very important that you wiggle your target around to find kind of that good, soft, sticky spot, I guess, to where you get your ball guideline looking just like mine. Very close for a hole-in-one, a very difficult hole to drop. But as you can see here, we have a good angle on it, which brings us up to hole number 3. Hole number 3, I'll fast forward through the drive here. Okay, I'm going 5 bars. I went 6 bars of top spin, 1 bar of right side spin at 10% elevation. The only thing that I would say on this one is be careful, okay, of your top spin, because you can see here that I almost roll into the rough. I would probably change this to 5 bars of top spin if I were you. But regardless, it leaves us for a really good chance at an albatross because we're getting almost perfect crosswind. We get just a little bit of headwind with the crosswind. So therefore, I put my ball guide line through the hole. As you can see here, about 1 green square through the hole. And I play this shot at no elevation. I was at medium distance of my club. You know, you have to check your own distance, but I'm playing this one medium distance at 0%. Perfect ball. And we take it to the house for the albatross. Hole number 4. Okay, really excited about hole number 4 here too. First thing I want you to notice is I'm at minimum distance of my sniper, okay? And right here, I'm using, you know, what is that? 6.5 bars of backspin and just a sliver of side spin to the left. I want you to notice that I am aiming here, left-hand side, and my ball guide line is beyond the hole. Now that's important because of the wind push. We're getting headwind on this hole, and it's important to line your tail like that, so you're at the end of your ball guide line like that. I'm playing this at 20% elevation. I am playing it at medium distance of my sniper, not minimum. Even though I'm at minimum, I am pulling at medium distance numbers. We hit a perfect ball, and you see here, we fall just short, okay? But we fall short, but we're pretty center of the hole, so we like that shot. So here, you know, I line up the same way, and the only difference that I really do here, so you can see there, and what you'll see here is I'm going to line up further beyond the pin, okay? So my ball guide line is further beyond the pin there. And we're talking about the same elevation pull at 20%. We hit another perfect ball. And this time we come closer. So tweak with that one a little bit. All you really need to do is take some of the backspin off. And I know a lot of you who are watching this one are going to drop that hole. So good luck, everybody. Be a great hole in one to pick up. Brings us on to hole number 5. Hole number 5, because of the headwind, I decided not to go for a bomb away shot like we did in qualifying. I decided to lay up here. I'm playing this shot at 10%. Shot number 2 at 10%. We'll fast forward through here. There's a normal shot. Okay, I'm using back spin and right side spin. All I'm trying to do is just lay up on the fairway. It's a very simple drive. You know, you really can't mess this up. Now, this is going to bring us in for a sniper shot. Again, 10% elevation at max distance. You can see here we have plenty of club. Enough that I'm even using 1 bar of back spin combined with 1 bar of left side spin. Now, I want you to notice here, I'm trying to favor the left-hand side of the cup just because we're getting the wind push to the right-hand side. Again, I pulled this at 10% elevation at absolute max distance of my sniper. Perfect ball. I thought that was going to roll in. So we left it just left-hand side. So what can you do there? You can line up the exact same way as me, but if you play half a bar backspin, the ball will come in faster. Okay, so that'll put you at the pin instead of missing left. So that would be the only tweak I would make. Hole number 6. Now, hole number 6, you can see here, I started off with a kingmaker. And I saw the tailwind mix with the crosswind from right to left. This isn't something that I do a lot in a tournament, but I figured why not? It's the final round. It's a 9-hole cup. Let me see if I can push this drive with the hook. So I swap out to a berserker. I swap out to my APOC. And, you know, if you're not familiar with counting rings on these power hook shots, don't worry about it. I count them for you, all right? But the good part is here we have a reference point we can use. So as you can see here, I'm counting my rings. I need about one more ring. And it actually puts me in the middle of these trees. And that's at 6.2 mile per hour wind. Very important to note. Now from here, the drive is as easy as it can get. Full overpower, full left curl, full hook. You're going to see this great push we get from the wind. And that's going to leave us at a Thorn Shot, which is awesome. This is a very easy albatross. So on my next account, I have 8.2. So notice we're 2 miles per hour more. I already have my landing spot reference, but the only thing I need to do is account for the wind. So in this situation, I'm not dead center between these trees. I'm going to favor the right-hand side more. So notice I'm a lot closer to this brown tree now than I am the tree on the left-hand side, the green one. Same shot, though. Same hook. And just let this baby rip. These shots are fun. And you're going to notice here how aggressive the wind push is. You can really see my ball take off. And that leaves us with an end-bringer shot, okay, from here. So this is the Thorn Shot. I'm at minimum distance of the thorn. You know, like I always do, I just use backspin. I get myself lined up perfectly even with the hole. You know, from here, because we're getting straight tailwind, I just have to hit perfect and the ball's going in the hole. Which it does. Boom. Okay? You got the end-bringer shot here. I'm checking the distance of my club. You know, I'm using the full top spin approach. I did not like the way the ball guideline went when I wiggled it around, so I changed it up. And I just went and attacked the pin straight up. Attacked the pin straight up. Hit an albatross there as well. I do have this as a separate video already loaded up onto YouTube. You can check that out if you get to this hole and you want to know, exactly how to play it. I have a video for hole number 3 and hole number 6 albatross by themselves. Brings us on to hole number 7. Hole number 7 gives us a really good opportunity for another drop. So we're really close on all the par 3s. That's why I'm excited, because you're able to see my miss and you're able to just to make the small tweaks to get yourself into the cup. Notice I'm using backspin and right side spin. I get a really good flat ball guideline right here. Notice the white ring is dipping into the sand, barely into the sand. We're going to pull this one here, okay, 20% elevation. And we're going to pull it at medium distance numbers of our club. Another perfect ball. Got the camera angle, and it just rolled right underneath the pin, okay? So on this account, I tried to change up my landing spot, same spin. But you notice here, I'm trying to aim pin high. And I'll be damned if we didn't come in the exact same area, okay? So here's what you can do to get yourself closer. You can try to change this to an 11:59 pull angle. So don't go north or right. Try to switch it to an 11:59 pull angle, or take off a little bit of the backspin and see if that helps you out. Regardless, you're not going to see many opponents drop a hole-in-one on this hole. But as you can see here, 2 perfect shots put us right at pin. And I do believe that everybody who's watching this video is going to be able to tweak this and get yourself into the cup. Well, not everybody, but you know what I'm saying. People are going to get hole-in-ones based off my misses here, which is why we're doing it. Okay, hole number 8, everybody. Love this hole. Always a great opportunity for an extra drop. Right here, we're going to go with a bunch of top spin, a bunch of right spin. And at this point, we're going to go 10% elevation on our pool with max curl to the right. So there's our curl. I'm using a little bit of overpower. I'm just trying to drive the ball as high up on the fairway here as I can. And I'm trying to get onto the right-hand side of the fairway. I don't know why I did that. I don't normally check the thing during play. All right. So here we go. 372 yards. You take a look at shot number 2. I dropped this shot on both my accounts. I don't like the wind, okay? The wind is a little bit difficult. You never want headwind mixed with crosswind when you're going for an extra eagle, but we use backspin. We get ourselves lined up into the hole. We're playing this one minus 10%. Okay, this shot is uphill. You got to make sure you account for the uphill shot. Minus 10% elevation. Perfect ball. And boom. Smack the pin dead center into the hole. Okay. Now, hole number 9. I don't have the drive. But we're laying up here. I screwed this hole up on my accounts. This is a replay here of an opponent. So what I tried doing is I tried to drive the ball up the green with a berserker. And I was going to make shot number 2 easier for myself. But unfortunately, I used too much top spin on both my shots. So I drove the rough on both these. But, you know, I think it's important for you to know that you're going to get headwind on this hole, okay? And as you can see here, our opponent is using a Sniper 10. He's using a Kingmaker. He's not using anything special. I want you to notice this part right here, too, where he checks his ball guideline. This is obviously a good player. He's making sure his ball guideline is developed onto the rough here, because that's what you want. You want to try to hit this shot. You want to try to roll out onto the rough, onto the green. This is how you always play it in tour play as well. You know, I'm just disappointed in myself that I screwed it up. From here, you're going to pull no elevation. And you see right here, I should have said this, the max curl with a little bit of overpower. You know, the only thing is you don't have to use all that overpower because he came close to the rough. But right here you want to clip the rough. But he missed it. He rolled out, but he's still okay. All right, everybody. You know, I hope you found that really helpful. I do think that's a lot of great content for you guys to go out here and smash your final round. Good luck, everybody. Please subscribe. Please hit the thumbs up button. And if you have the means to do so, if you found my content helpful for this tournament, you know, you can make a small donation to my PayPal, and that would be freaking awesome. Thank you very much. You can find out how to do that in the comments. Have a good day, everybody.